So these keys just go into the corner here. They help stretch the canvas, so I'm not painting on a loose canvas. So probably someday I'll start stretching my own canvas, but until then I'm buying them pre-made and I just put the corners in. It's just easier. So this one's a very special one today. This is a commission from my niece Lily, and it's going to be of the recording artist Ethel Cain. Ethel Cain is the favorite of one of Lily's friends, and Lily wants to give her a gift of a little portrait of Ethel Cain. That's what this is going to be. So I've got the stretchers on there, and I'm just going to set up some of our burnt sienna wash. If you know me, you know I love my blue shop rags here. Just going to take one of those. This burnt sienna is starting to get to the end, so I'm going to use my handy dandy little crimper here. Just going to squeeze all this paint out if I can get it. Got our Gamsol odorless mineral spirits. This up here. Then, same as my other videos you've watched, we're just going to rub it on. We're just going to prep the canvas this way. Again, it's pre-gessoed, but I like to just rub down the surface a little bit. Obviously, putting the burnt sienna on is all about just filling in the little white dots. So when you start painting, those little white dots aren't left over. Also, obviously, it's about mid-tone. You don't really want to paint on a white canvas. That'll throw your tones off a little bit. Every color, every tone looks dark on a white canvas. So how do you know it's actually not dark? So we'll just rub this on. Let's get painting. I'm going to start with the usual thing on this one. Since it is a portrait and I want to get the likeness down, I'm just going to draw a quick grid line here on my canvas. Right, corner to corner, this whole thing. And I have the same grid lines on my reference photo. Again, with this I just like to get the middle point, the center point here. Right? So once those are on there, we can start. We're just going to start sketching it out. So I have my reference here. I have my canvas. So again, I'm using my willow charcoal here. It's just easy to erase. Yeah, let's just get into it and just see what happens. Okay, so we have the drawing set out here, and I'm going to pick out a few colors that we're going to need for this painting. Pretty limited palette here, so I'm just going to keep it simple. Let's see here. Ultramarine blue, burnt umber. Again, there's not a whole lot of black in this painting of Ethel Cain. Now you'll see I already have some yellow ochre in here from another painting that I did. But I'm just going to add a little bit more in there. So we're going to need a lot. Cadmium red medium. I got some cad orange on there. I don't even, well, I'll use it, but cadmium yellow light. There's a lot of subtle skin tones in this one, so it's going to be tricky to, I'm going to titanium white. Just a bunch of that. those are all the colors I'm going to use for this Ethel Cain painting, so let's get it off the palette. I'm going to start with some very soft paint on this one. I'm going to use a lot of odorless mineral spirits here. I'll probably again start just outlining my darkest areas. I'm going to just keep it loose. I want it to be loose, this one. Okay, so that's kind of where I'm going to leave it for now on the Ethel painting. I've got a good blocking done. All my colors and tones and values are generally right. You know, I tried to keep it loose with like some nice soft runny paint. Obviously there's a lot more detail to put on, but I think I'm going to let it dry and then I'll come back to it and come back to it and put some detail on there and like check my reference, check my drawing at that point, just make sure all the proportions are correct. I might have strayed a little bit from the original drawing, so let it dry and we'll get back at it. You might notice I have two cameras set up, so now I have an A camera and a B camera. So A camera is my new one, B camera is the old trusty one that I've shot some other videos on. So yeah, looking good. Okay, so I think that's it on the Ethel Cain painting. I think she turned out great. I think Lily's gonna love it. I think Lily's friend Isabella is gonna love it. I think it's a fantastic gift. So again, if you've never heard of Ethel Cain, look her up, and she's great. You might enjoy her music. So I'm gonna consider this one done, but before I go, probably do a quick reveal here, right? Okay, here it is. There's the Ethel Cain. So fun thing about Ethel Cain is, you know, obviously her skin's quite porcelain, but some of those tattoos were actually fun to paint. So here's a close-up of Ethel. Here's the Exworth seal of approval. The signature. Yeah, I'll put another one of her right here. Close up. So yeah, if you like this content, you can click like, and you can also click subscribe. So if you click subscribe, you'll see more of these videos, and if you click like, it just helps me get momentum, helps get the word out there. This one's for Lily, and this one's for Isabella. I hope you both love it. If you like this content, you can follow me on Instagram at Exworth_art. You can follow me on TikTok at Exworth_art. And if you'd like a pet portrait or a commission piece of any kind, a portrait of your favorite music star, you can email me at exworth.art@gmail.com. Right? Till then, see you on the next one.